Putting our airlines together increases revenue and makes the corporation stronger. We need to join together to get the same results.
The CLA, negotiated between APFA and U.S. Airways Management during the American bankruptcy, uses the American Airlines Agreement as modified by further concessions as the base agreement for the single contract talks. The signed CLA also states that the economic formula will be market-based in the aggregate, not industry-leading.
I refuse to allow American Airlines bankruptcy to define the future of U.S. Airways flight attendants.
Representation is tied directly to bargaining.
We are eager to discuss creative solutions with APFA leaders that bring flight attendants together and advance our careers.
A couple of hours into the first meeting, APFA representatives threatened to walk away. The AFA International President then agreed to a series of discussion points in order to keep the talks alive. Let me be clear. There has never been an agreement between the APFA and AFA on bargaining and representation. The reality is that the APFA leaders agreed to meet with us face-to-face only on June 7th to July 8th for a total of about 10 hours. Regrettably, the talks failed to address the fundamental bargaining issue. All management would have to do is run out the clock, deprive us of a vote, and force us into binding arbitration.
We are ready to set the stage for an industry-leading contract at the New American.
We have closely analyzed both the AFA-US Airways Agreement and the APFA-US Airways CLA. Our economic analysis shows the AFA agreement is worth tens of millions more than the APFA agreement. It's not just about the money. Your contract protects your lifestyle and serves to limit the discretion of management. The U.S. Airways Agreement contains some of the strongest work rules and most detailed contract language in the industry.
The directly elected leaders of U.S. Airways flight attendants charged us with protecting the U.S. Airways contract, retaining the right to negotiate for an industry-leading agreement, and ensuring flight attendants would have the right to vote on bargaining and representation.
The AFA Board of Directors met to review our proposal for an agreement and unanimously adopted a resolution that opens up our Constitution for a true merger with APFA.
Change is hard. But what I'm hearing from flight attendants is that you're eager for change. First, we support an expedited bargaining process because flight attendants rightfully want to see improvements to your compensation, benefits, and quality of life as soon as possible.
The current AFA contract provides us with leverage to negotiate a different bargaining process, one that guarantees that the 24,000 flight attendants will have a voice and a vote.
Separately, we propose a 5-year transition period to merge our unions through a transparent process and membership involvement.
Our proposal recognizes that a successful merger must incorporate our collective strengths. But we have yet to receive a response to our proposal, and APFA canceled an October 18th conference call, a November 1st meeting, and stated that they would not attend our scheduled meeting on November 27th. If both sides are willing to seriously negotiate an agreement, we could lock ourselves in a room and finalize a deal in short order.
We can reach an agreement that addresses these issues, and we are absolutely committed to doing that.
Let's focus on our collective strengths and take the time to build a new union that brings our experience and success together for the best future results for flight attendants. Our flying partners throughout the industry are cheering you on to make this U.S. Airways American merger a success for flight attendants. Together we can drive positive change, 24,000 strong.